Breaking news. Don't make former Kaduna Governor El-Rufai minister over alleged embezzlement of 32 billion. Group tells Tinubu. Hi guys, welcome back to the news. If you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. A group under the umbrella of the Forum for Transparency and Accountability in Governance on Friday urged President Bola Tinubu not to succumb to pressure from any politician with pending fraud cases in courts or at the Economic and the Financial Crimes Commission, the EFCC, to be appointed into his cabinet in the guise of party loyal member? No. The call on the president comes amidst the public expectations of his list of ministerial nominees. And yes, President Tinubu has a statutory period of 60 days from the inauguration day to make the list available to the upper legislative chamber for screening. This transparency group, in a statement jointly signed by its convener, Dr. Bella Musa Mustafa, the Secretary General, and Mr. Noel Mallam, and the Director of Publicity, Mr. Nasir, respectively, maintained that President Tinubu should tread with caution and not appoint politicians with questionable character into his cabinet. The group emphasized that the former governor of Kaduna State, Mallam Nasir El-Rufai, should be kept at arm's length and be isolated from the corridor of power. If the present administration wants to be taken seriously, given that he is standing trial for allegedly embezzling 32 billion revenue from the sale of the federal government house between 2005 and 2007, when he was the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, the group recalled that Justice Binta Yako of the Federal High Court in Abuja on November 19, 2019, ruled that El-Rufai lacked the power to stop the Economic and the Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, from investigating and persecuting him over fraud allegations. Now, Justice Nyako, in her judgment in a suit FHC ABJ CS 6009, which was filed by El-Rufai, where he listed 13 respondents, including the EFCC, the federal government, and others, insisted that El-Rufai must account for the whereabouts of that 32 billion naira, and the forum maintained that the persecution of El-Rufai was progressing at the Federal High Court until he suddenly became the Kaduna State Governor in May 2015, when the immunity of the office halted it. And according to the group, now that he's out of office, the anti-graft agency ought to have resumed his persecution rather than for the government to, make him a minister. The group also added that the persecution of El-Rufai followed a demeaning audit report from world-class audit firms, the Akintola Williams and Aminu Ibrahim & Co., where it revealed that the sum of 32 billion naira proceeds of sales of the federal government houses was missing. And then, the government must pride itself on accountability. Yes, and should not be seen trying to patronize the likes of the former governor of Kaduna State, someone like El-Rufai, because it is in public domain that Mallam Nasir El-Rufai is currently facing persecution of 32 billion in court. Also, the former governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, is facing rejection over his dirty past involving some dollar bribe. And what is good for Ganduje should also be good for El-Rufai. So we hope that President Tinubu will come out clean on this El-Rufai issue, while we hope that he should not allow Nigerians to hit the streets before doing the right thing. The group called on the EFCC and other anti-graft agencies to persecute the former and also incumbent public holders who have pending cases so that their actions would not be misinterpreted as selective persecution of corrupt officials. So my country people, this is really serious indeed. Before now, several warnings have been coming to President Tinubu, even before this group warned Tinubu that they should not, the federal government, Tinubu government should not make the mistake of bringing in El-Rufai or giving him an appointment. No, it was Shehu Sani that made the warning where he warned Tinubu, although he said, see, Tinubu just dodged, a double-edged sword by not recruiting El-Rufai into his government. Tinubu has dodged a very poisonous knife by not appointing him. The first appointment that Tinubu gave, where he appointed his chief of staff and all, people were anticipating that, Tinubu would have appointed or given El-Rufai an appointment, but no, he did not. And then Sani made the tweet. He said, see, Tinubu is very lucky. He is very lucky because he has dodged a poisonous knife by not appointing El-Rufai when he was given appointment that first time. Now, Tinubu's ministerial list is about to be unveiled. And many people have started talking that, see, Tinubu should not try and include El-Rufai name because we are already seeing some speculations. Speculations have been going around that El-Rufai will make the list. El-Rufai would make the list and other ex-APC governors. Now it seems that Tinubu is trying to recruit the ex-APC governors back into his own government. Now these governors are of questionable characters. Why must it be so? That is what they are asking. Why would Tinubu's government be filled with people with questionable characters? Tinubu should look for people with clean slates, not ex-governors that have questionable characters. Someone like El-Rufai, someone like Ganduje. Now we are hearing speculations that Ganduje might be, step in as the new APC national chairman as a replacement for Abdullahi Adamu. So my country people, una dey see as the matter dey be, guys, this is really serious. So now they have warned President Tinubu to be very careful because El-Rufai have involved himself in a money embezzlement case of 32 billion naira, and the EFCC, they are on his tail. So Tinubu should not try and recruit El-Rufai into his government. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.